Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Chambers Bullets, being hosted out of Beyond the Table show. I'm Horace, creator of the Beyond the Table show. For any fans that are coming from our Twitch, we have kind of put that on a pause to focus more on like editing and getting more of a polished experience. We really think you're going to enjoy the show. Cyberpunk's been on our minds ever since the anime and the new expansion and everything, so we're all super excited. Just want to let you guys know we are all new players, myself included. I'll be DMing. So bear with us as we kind of learn the ropes a bit. You'll hear me kind of edit in moments where I'm like, oh, that's not correct, or whatever. But we really think you're going to enjoy it, and welcome to the show.
This is a Beyond the Table show.
Night City, 2079. A city of dreams to outsiders and a bullet-riddled death trap for those that live there. Even after the events of 2077, Arasaka still holds his connections and place in the city center, although the reputation has taken a little bit of a blow. The skilled prodigal child and netrunner Hanako has taken over her father's company, with the guise of a more clean-running corp, but the denizens of Night City know better than anyone that power corrupts all. With President Rosalind Myers still vying to unify all of America, tensions between Militech and Arasaka, and by extension Night City and the rest of the new United States, is still high. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about a story. A story about struggle, infamy, and power. Gangs controlling parts of Night City have risen and fallen, and this is the tale of one such gang. The Bullets, known at least in the beginning as Chambers Bullets. We see a dark-lit diner, Lower Haywood. Time is about 3 a.m. A lone man sits at the counter, tall, brown skin, sporting a thick mustache and a mullet with buzz sides. Wearing a black tank top, some combat pants and boots, he blended in with many of the people walking the streets. Noticeable on him, however, covered in the telltale signs of cybernetics, hard lines and plates showing on his skin and face, and a golden hand with inlaid designs indicative of the Valentino gang. And to top it off, a necklace with a slightly crumpled bullet. This is Chamber. He finishes licking the leftover ketchup in his mustache before he pays his bill and steps out. He walks over to his custom Thornton V12, a sleek street bike he'd spent meticulous hours working on. As he straddles his bike, his eyes flash a light red as he calls someone. Hey Needles, what are you up to right now? Needles! Or Needle, excuse me. My Michigander's coming out. Can you describe to us what your character looks like and what they're up to right now?
Yeah, I can do that. So picture a lanky, tall white woman with a cybernetic eye and two Ripperdoc tool hands who has an affinity for chopping off organic limbs and replacing it with chrome. That's Needle.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as for what she was doing right now, well, lucky for Chamber, she just got done with a patient, so he wasn't interrupting her work. He would have had a mouthful because of that's for sure. But she just got done, and she's probably just cleaning up after the fact. So.
And we'll say it's a Valentino ganger with a brand new shiny gold new arm you put on for him. And he turns to you and he's like, "Hey, thank Doc Needle. Thank you. You're always good. You always treat us Valentinos right.
It's always a pleasure.
How's 400 Eddie sound?"
Perfect.
All right. He slides those over to you. And he begins walking out and he's like, "Hey, keep an ear out. Word in the street is Padre might be looking for some work."
All right, I'll keep my ear out. Thank you.
Of course. And he walks out. You see that you still haven't answered the call yet, and you see Chamber is his little portrait in the top left of your vision.
Well, I guess I could answer his call.
Hey Needles, what are you up to right now?
Lucky for you, I just got done with a patient. What do you want?
What do you want? Is that how you treat a friend, a brother even?
That's how I treat you.
Oh, come on. You know, Needles, your name is very fitting. You're a bit of a prick sometimes.
Okay. What do you really want? Come on, out with it.
All right. Well, listen. You know, a few years ago, you helped me out, and I threw an offer your way. Nothing at the time, but you know how we talked about, or I talked about at least about putting together a team, gang, maybe.
I do remember that.
Well, I'm putting it into action.
Oh.
Some of my contacts have some recent news about some work, and I need a good team. And if you're still down, I know you said you were down for it at the time, but if you're still down, I can use a Ripdoc medtech as well.
Now, question is, do I give the man who called me a prick the time of my day?
Oh, come on. It's just gentle ribbing. It's a barb. Come on. We're friends.
Yeah, I guess we are. You know, yeah. I pretty much do the same shit day in, day out, so maybe it would be nice to actually do something different.
Yeah, it caused a little ruckus in the city, you know?
Yeah, I would like the sound of that.
Alright, well listen. I need some muscle. I need a bit of a gonk. Someone who knows how to hit things and take a few hits. And I know you recently hired a body, or maybe not recently, but last time I visited, I saw a bodyguard outside. So, any chance he'd be down? Is he up to snuff?
Well, a gonk is right. And knowing him, he'd probably say yes right away. So, I will let you know, but consider it accepted.
All right, perfect. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna talk to Clutch. I heard he's through the grapevine and he used to know a netrunner. So I'm gonna see if he knows anything. In any case, meet me outside the afterlife tonight. Let's say around 11 p.m.
That sounds good, Choom.
All right, Choom. Talk to you later.
And he hangs up. Azura, where are you during all this? Like, during this interaction?
I walk in with a mouthful of kibble and kibble on my hand, freshly bought, mind you.
It still has the fresh taste of factory metal on it. What can you describe your character for us?
First off, this man got no shirt. He got that fro, he got them hoop earrings, he got the swag for days. Looking a bit preem, what can I say? Gold art. Let me kiss these gold arms, hold up. He's looking spectacular, alright. He's you know, kind of borged out a bit too much, you know, but hey, sometimes things gotta be that way. Especially, you know, up here, a bit of bolts loose. What can I say?
Well, Azur just walks in eating a whole bag of kibble. How do you react, Needle?
Well, we were running out. So, that's good.
Yeah, I picked up more. It was on sale.
Oh.
Also, the guy that just left, gave him my card, you know? He looked pretty beat up. That shiny new arm you gave him, but like, I let him know. Just in case things happen to him again, he can give me a call, because, you know, I need a little bit of moolah, a little bit of jack, if you know what I mean. Because, damn, I be going through all this kibble like a bit too fast. Yeah. We gonna need more.
Why do you always have to talk the ear off of my customers?
I think he liked it. You know, he walked off sighing this time, not like trying to fight, but hey.
Oh, improvement.
Yeah. Slow improvements. That's what we need here.
I think you're climbing up in the ranks.
Dude, somebody will give me a call.
Well, lucky for you, that somebody just gave me a call, and I actually have a proposition for you.
What?
So, I have an old friend who wants to get together a crew, and he needs a gonk with muscle, and I think I know a gonk
Alright,
with
we're
muscle.
going.
Okay. Okay, my predictions were correct, as usual.
Where do you put the keys? We gotta go.
We're not going right now. We're gonna be meeting him at the afterlife later, 11 p.m.
Damn. is why I hate these corporate types. These corpses. It's
Well, he's
always.
no corpo.
Oh, he's not a corpo?
Nah.
Oh, well.
And it'd be nice for you to not mention that to him or say that to him. He might not take too kindly to it. But he's an old friend. He's trusted.
Okay. Whatever you say. Just, things start, like, flying one way or another. It's not my fault. I'm letting you know this now.
You know I don't do jobs for corporate types anyway. Can't stand them. At least nothing as intimate as getting a crew together.
And we'll switch scenes. We cut to... Where is it? All right, we cut to Chamber riding down a freeway in Night City. It looks like he's heading up to his apartment. And we see once again, his eyes flash red. We see he's calling another person. Hey, Choom, wake up, it's important. Clutch, can you describe to us what your character looks like, and what are they doing at 3 a.m.? Are they asleep? Is Chamber even right in saying wake up?
Yo, so this is Clutch. He's got a, as you can tell from the voice, he's got a cyber jaw from a particular accident. Doesn't really want to talk about it right now, but he's got a bit of cyberware on him. He's got a bit of a cyber arms. He flexes a really nice looking fucking I forget what it's called, the Aldecaldo jacket.
We can just call it that for now. Oh yeah, or you can look it up. It's up to you.
A really premium looking purple bolero jacket that he thinks looks fucking good at him. He's not a fucking nomad, but he looks fly as fuck in this. He has long black hair, yellow glowing eyes, some nice kicks, and he's actually not asleep. He is in Little China right now, just enjoying a nice mojito after a long day's work.
Well, you get a call as you're sipping your mojito at a street bar in Chinatown. You see a couple people pass you by. You let the call ring for a moment and leave Chamber waiting for a tiny bit as you want to enjoy your drink after a long day's work. But you see the portrait is still there and he's still persistently calling you. He's not hanging up.
I'm enjoying my nice sweet mojito through a little straw because I don't have lips.
Yeah.
Fuck. I answer the call.
Hey, Choom, wake up, it's important.
Choom! My Choom, I've been awake. I just finished up a job. Did a nice little reconnaissance, a little bit of thieving job. Pretty good eddies.
You just scouting today, or did you do the smash and grab already?
Just a little bit of grab, nothing crazy.
No smashing?
Nothing old dog jaw can't handle. But you know how it is. Yeah, I'm just enjoying myself here in Little China. What you up? What you up to, man? Like, you wanna pull up? You wanna grab some drink?
Any other night, I'd probably say yes, but I'm setting some things up. I just got off the phone with Doc with Needles.
Yeah. The Ripper Doc and Haywood.
Yeah. Listen,
What's up with this?
I'm putting together a team. I don't know if I mentioned it to you before, but I think it's time. There's a few gangs have fallen. There's been a little bit of a power vacuum. I think it's time a new one rose up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
you have mentioned it before.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting one together, and I want you in it. I know you've been wanting to do something a little bit bigger, but I got one condition. I need a net runner. I heard you used to run with one. I don't know if you still talk to them. If you don't care, ring them up if you think they're good for the team. And then as long as they aren't afraid to flatline someone.
Right. So, I mean, you know I'm good for a job, baby. Okay, I'm good for a job. A gang, though. I mean, I'm not so sure. I'll have to think about it. But if you direct this into more of a job situation, you know, I'm always good for it. Clutch is always good for it.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
listen, in the
I'll-
beginning, it's gonna be jobs, you know. That's gonna be what we're doing. But in the long run, I'm trying to do something big, you know. I think trying to make a clan.
Well, all right. Well, anything for my Choomba. You know what, Choomba? I got you.
Listen, you can always
as for
leave, you know.
Netrunner-
I'm not gonna kill you or anything. You can always leave if you have to not digging the vibe.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was starting to shit my pants a little. But yeah, sure. All right. It's good to know. As for a Netrunner, I do know a couple, but they're all busy. But as for zeroing people and shit, I do know one. I don't know if you heard of Breach. She's pretty damn good at her job.
I've heard a few stirrings, but nothing in detail. Just I've heard the name.
Yeah, I don't. She's gone through a lot. I don't know if she's up for something crazy intense, but she is kind of in a lacking an Eddie situation. So maybe I could ring her up and get her for the job.
Yeah, why not?
Possibly.
All right.
Possibly.
Perfect. Well, listen, get them on the agent, see what they say. If not, I'll let it slide. You still come down, but if they can, that's even better. But meet me outside the afterlife at 11. You're in the big leagues now,
Afterlife?
kid.
Oh shit, dude, I haven't been there in a while, dude. Last time, dude, shit went crazy.
Yeah, I think they told me they literally won't let you in unless you're with me. So don't start.
Come on. It's not that bad. Come on, you're exaggerating a little, okay? Yeah, sure. I'll meet you tomorrow, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you.
All right.
I'm excited.
All right, let's do this.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers. Talk to you later, Choom.
Cheers, Choomba. Cheers.
And he hangs up. And you're sitting here in Little China, a little bit of your mojito left over, and you think about the conversation you just had, and you do know one Netrunner. Breach was the name you said. Are you gonna try ringing them up?
I'll finish my drink first.
All right, you take an extra minute, finish your drink, watch people walk by. You see all sorts of seedy types. There's also people enjoying their time. There's also people enjoying the red light district. But
Yeah, I love this city.
yeah, I love
This
this.
is my home. I love this city. I love the nightlife.
You do see a
Nothing
couple.
better-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying nothing better than a 3 a.m. mojito
Yes, sir.
in Little China.
You do
Can't
see
beat
a couple tiger claws kind of eyeing you up a bit.
I do a peace sign. I'm like, hey, what's up? And then I raise my glass, I cheers, and then I finish my mojito.
All right, we're gonna do our first roll. I want you. I want you to
Yeah.
roll me. Let me see here. I know we said don't worry about conversation,
Oh no.
but roll me. You know what? No. Roll me a persuasion. Because you're like you're
Okay.
persuading them. You know what I mean? Like you're like vibing and just want them to chill.
I'll roll now.
Yep. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready. 18. Yeah.
Pretty chill.
All right. One of them kind of shakes her head and walks away. One of them just kind of like he can't help but grin, and he just kind of raises his drink to you as well, and he walks away.
Hey, cheers.
All right.
Lovely mojito.
You finish your mojito. Starting to get late.
Yeah,
I think it's like 3:10, 3:20 now.
Yeah, I'll try to ring up Breach on my agent.
All right. You ring a Breach, and we switch points of view. Breach. Can you describe to us what your character looks like and what they're doing at 3:20 a.m. when Clutch calls them?
Yeah, so my character is just well, she's a netrunner and she wears like a bodysuit with I don't even know what's like some Spanx or whatever like underneath.
Yeah.
She's got a cyber arm and two cyber legs. She's pretty chromed up. Yeah, she's also got some cool rollers. Skatefoot?
Skatefoot.
She currently is sitting in her little basement. Just kind of she's not really doing anything. She's just kind of doing the normal 3 a.m. Doom scrolling.
Yep. And we do actually have a picture of said basement. So let me go ahead and pull it up here. Let me just. It's gonna probably look a little crunchy,
Maybe a little bit.
but that's okay. For our visual audience and for you guys, I guess. But it's kind of a grungy basement.
Yep.
She's got like a pretty sick computer setup, an open pizza box, some various couches. So, majority of this is not your stuff, but you're
No, it's not.
You're taking
Yeah.
advantage of it while you're here.
Just kind of been crashing here for a little while.
Yeah, but
For a while.
so you're doom scrolling at this time when you get a call from Clutch. You see his little portrait in the top left of your vision.
I'm taken aback for a second, but I eventually answer. Clutch?
Yo, Reese, is that you? I mean,
Yeah.
It should be. It should be. I'm the one ringing you up. What's up?
It's
Yeah,
been a while.
Has been a while. How you doing? How you holding up?
I mean, things are better. Things are better since we last talked. I feel a lot better. I'm doing better.
That's
I'm
good to
stronger.
know. Hell yeah. Yeah. Are you getting adjusted to your new Chrome and everything? Like,
Yeah, I'm still working off my debt.
right.
I needed a lot of repairs. I needed a lot of things.
I just got a call from a friend that he might have a big old score for all of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Give you any information or?
No deets yet. We're gonna meet up at the Afterlife. 11 tomorrow, I think. Yeah, 11 tomorrow. Yeah. So big job opportunity. Lots of eddies, hopefully. Well, we'll see. We'll have to hear what the man's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you down?
Yeah, I think I'm down.
I mean, you've been doing jobs already. Like you've adjusted back into it. Are you sure you're going to like?
Yeah,
it could be a
it's
big
just
one.
it's just it's been a while since I've really run around with a crew.
Well, yeah, no, same here. I mean, he's wanting to like bring around, like, concoct a sort of crew. I'm not really big into that, but a job's a job. Eddies are eddies.
Right.
I mean, I might be down for that, and he's my choom, so I'll do what he wants if the eddies back it up. But yeah.
We can talk more about this. Did you want to meet up somewhere before
Depends
tomorrow?
It depends how much I am drinking tonight. I just finished another job, and I might order a couple more drinks. But
where are you right now?
I'm at Little China. I'm at Little China right now. I'm just I'm over at one of the. I'll send you the deets.
Okay.
If you want to join, I mean, like.
Yeah, no,
they have
I'll
some
come over
good-ass
there.
Cocktails.
I'll come over there. You know I love a good mojito.
They have a really fucking free mojitos here, too. Let me
Okay.
fucking tell you. I just fucking cleared one. Just beware. I mean, this is a pretty hot zone. I came across a couple tiger claws earlier, but you know, it should be good.
Yeah, we'll be
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
We'll keep it on the down low.
Yeah. All good. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head over there.
Sure.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
All right, perfect. So, I won't go into the whole scene, but we'll say that there's a brief montage of you guys meeting up, getting some drinks. I don't know, maybe getting into a fight or two.
Nice.
maybe like fucking maybe because you had to like skate there. Breach, you like decide to just fucking hack a nice car and steal it. So you guys go for a fucking joyride. At like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, slightly buzzed. We don't condone drinking and driving here, but you know, for the flavor. But we're gonna cut forward. Is there anything you guys are doing during the day? Anything we can briefly go over? Not like a whole scene, but like what does your day look like? And in Cyberpunk, there is things like, depending on your role, you can do like a side hustle, make a little bit of cash on the side. Is there anything you guys are in general, like, are you meeting up with anyone? Anything you guys want to briefly say to kind of flavor your character? Like, what are you doing during the day?
All of us?
Yeah, anyone.
Oh, jeez.
If you can't think of one, that's also fine. You can say you were just like sleeping off the night after drinking.
Yeah, me and Clutch passed out in that car.
Oh my god, you guys are like on the side of a road, just fucking passed out in the car.
Yeah.
And then Clutch lives in like a fucking box, right?
Yeah, a container.
Yeah, container. Okay. He doesn't have any new jobs right now, but maybe one particular fixer keeps trying to call him, and he keeps trying to like get him to buzz off, but nothing in particular really.
Okay.
Because he, goes back to his container, does the laundry, throws out the trash.
Yeah. We don't have to get in all that.
Yeah. If you want to be really specific.
They would definitely need to clean up.
Yeah.
He has a toothbrush for his jaw.
Got to keep it sparkling clean.
Yeah, no, but nothing today particular now.
Okay. Azura and Needles, excuse me. Anything you guys get up to during the day? Are you doing any side hustles, anything like that?
Oh, I don't need a side hustle.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. Azura's gonna make breakfast for the both of them.
All right. What do you make?
Eggs and
Kibble.
ham.
I thought you're gonna say eggs and kibble.
Kibble. With a dash of kibble. 100% with a
My
dash
God.
of kibble.
Dude, I thought you were gonna make bell peppers and beef.
Yeah,
peppers
sprinkling
and
of kibble.
No, bell peppers and beef would go raw, just without the
beef.
and it's replaced with
Without the
kibbles.
beef. It's kibbles, yes, dude.
Bell peppers
Yeah.
and kibbles.
All right. I will say I'm gonna say
Sounds horrible.
when you make this, that is the last of your beef, of your synth beef.
Dude, what? No, but I had bell
Kibble?
peppers and kibble.
No,
It
you
didn't
still-
have
you-
beef.
Oh, you didn't use beef. Okay.
No,
We'll say
yeah, we replaced the beef with
Beef.
kibble.
okay. We'll say it's the last of your bell peppers then. So like right now, the only
Okay.
food you guys have is kibble after this breakfast.
All right. Fine.
No, you can still make it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I was telling Milky about this, but a big part of this game is the desperation for money. So I am going to be a little strict when it comes to paying rent and getting your weekly expenses for food.
Yeah.
Because some of it is the desperation to find money. You know what I mean?
100%.
But anyways, yeah. So we'll move on here. The red sun races across the cityscape, bathing the corpse of a fresh killed ganger, ignored by trauma team, stomped on by Max Tech in a different assault, and the city moves on. We see a back alley bathed in the neon green.
I'm just standing,
Yeah.
just plug walking.
Okay, ignore the fact that there's a mouse in the fucking center of these pictures.
That's a really, really bright graffiti.
Yeah, it's just graffiti on the wall.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those neon signs.
Oh yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
So I mean, go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Go up.
Go up. We see a back alley bathed in the neon green of the lights and the sign of the afterlife. A legendary dive, known to only let in those with the biggest cred. Names like V, Jackie Wells, Morgan Blackhand, Rogue, and many more. Even if the city forgets, the afterlife doesn't. Your name lives on in the drinks they serve here. You guys find yourself waiting in a line outside and hearing a woman kind of like fighting with the bouncer. We see you guys are in kind of a line in the entrance to the afterlife, and at the front you see a woman with completely golden skin wearing like a fur jacket. There's like a bunch of like fur and feather coming out of the collars, and you see her fighting with the bouncer. And you hear, "You stupid gonk! I'm huge! I sing on stage for millions of people!" Emmerich, the bouncer, keeps a stoic face. "None of that means nothing here." She walks away, cursing up and down. As you guys walk up, Emmerich turns to you slightly. Now, before we do this scene, let me ask you, do you guys meet up in a group together? Or do you guys, because like Needles would know Clutch, so you guys meet up outside together and walk in, or are you guys kind of walking in like individually?
You're walking in pairs or something like that.
I think
I think
there,
Clutch-
yeah.
Clutch
Yeah,
is like
pairs.
so arrogant he would just go.
Okay, yeah. So let's say you're in pairs, but
But
by
I'd be with Breach, but like I'd be like I don't need to wait for.
yeah,
Chamber.
no. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that scene. So we'll say you guys are walking in pairs, but by happen chance you happen to be in line together. We'll even say like Needles recognizes Clutch, but maybe doesn't say anything because you see Clutch just walk straight up to Emmerich.
Oh boy.
Clutch, what do you say?
Hey, Choom!
He looks
What's
down.
good? What's good, buddy? What's good? Hey, man, it's been a while. Hey, remember me? Of course you do.
How could I fucking forget?
See, that's what I'm saying, man. My chumbara, my brother in the afterlife. You think you could let me and the lovely lady behind me in? We're here for a job. We're here for a little meeting. My hombre.
You didn't even try with that last one.
I sort
Oh.
of touch Clutch's shoulder. I'm like, tell him we're here to see Chamber.
Well, yeah, Chamber. Chamber, the tall guy, big old Mario mustache.
You do
he's a
do
cool
see him
guy, your
you do
friend.
see him smirk when you say the Mario mustache part. You cracked his stone-like face for a moment.
It's like the British soldiers.
Yeah, literally.
We're here for a meeting. Don't worry, nothing. I'm not here to cause any trouble like last time. I went a little, had a little fun last time. But
A little too much fun, hermano. Remember the kind of people that come here. You almost got into a whole fucking thing with Rogue, one of the biggest fixers in the city.
I did, but I know that she found me so cute that she couldn't let anything bad happen to me. So, which is why I'm here right now.
Well,
We're
listen,
just here for
Choom.
a civil meeting, a civil, very, very domestic meeting.
Well, Choom, I don't see Chamber with you right now, so I can't really let you in. And Chamber is not here, did not come in yet, so either you gotta wait in the line, go back to the back of the line and wait for him, or, get the fuck out of here,
Oh, come on. I mean, it's me, my Choom, Emmerich, baby. Come on. I mean, I could just, like, wait inside, get a couple drinks. I'll get one for you, too. I'll pay for you. I'll treat you, buddy.
As this
I'll
conversation
treat you.
is happening, Needle, are you saying anything or doing anything?
No, she finds it very funny.
Because Emmerich does recognize you, but he's not saying anything. He's letting Clutch kind of.
Breach sort of has her hand over her face.
You hear someone speak up from behind you guys.
Yeah.
And there's commotion behind you guys as you see someone kind of skip the line. And you see Chamber walk up. Breach and Azura, you guys have never seen Chamber before. And
Hey,
sure enough,
the back of the line.
he's like, you get to the back of the fucking line. What are you fucking talking about? Who are you?
Dude, we're here to see somebody important. His name. Wait, what was his name?
Oh no.
His name is Chamber, okay? No, if you don't want to get like,
He just stares down at you, and then he looks at you, Needle, and he's like, "You weren't kidding about the gonkness of it all."
I told you.
I'm Chamber,
Yeah.
you fucking gonk for brains.
dude, what? Yeah.
Hey! Chamber, hey buddy.
Clutch, how you doing?
That's
Is that a fucking?
Hey, I'm doing-
Hold on. Is that a fucking nomad jacket?
I mean, you know, bolero jacket. I mean, it's not technically a nomad jacket. Anyone can wear it. And look how I'm wearing it, dude. I'm fucking good as fuck. Look at me, god damn. I'm premium. I'm premium.
The
baby.
urge. You're putting a target right on your stomach.
Oh shit.
Oh wait.
Listen.
You know me. I'm a fast boy.
All I'm saying is, if I was still a nomad, we'd be fighting right now outside, but I'm not, so we're cool.
I mean, that's why I stick here. That's why I plant my feet here in Night City, baby. I mean, I'm not a cowboy. All right, I'm a street kid.
He puts his hand on his hips.
I'm dog job.
You call me a cowboy?
Oh come on. If you
With that mustache, yeah.
Is he wrong?
Hey,
Listen. Anyways, let me talk.
I
let me,
like this guy.
Yeah, you're alright. Let me talk to Emmerich. And he walks up. Hey, Emmerich, Choom, what's the holdup? And Chamber daps him up. No conozco es tontos. And he's like, and Chamber responds with, mi amigo, pero sabes Needles. Why didn't you let them in? And he says, I know Needles. He nods to the rest of you. I don't know these fools.
Oh
Choom-
wait, I remember him though. Emmerich, remember security business?
And you see his
I
face
trained,
like
under you once.
his face kind of gets darker, and he's like, "Yeah, I do remember you.
Yeah. Oh,
You
those
suck.
Are good times.
You suck at bodyguarding."
Hey man, I think I did my job right. We just have to make sure we beat the shit out of people, right?
No, that's not what. Oh my god, this fucking Chamber. Take these assholes and get inside. he's like, all right. So Chamber leads you guys inside. Heading inside, you see the afterlife lives up to its name. Built out of a morgue, the tables made from body trays and cold vapor enveloping the green lit bar. Chamber leads you to some low couches on a table. You see a couple dancing dolls in what looks like water tubes. He gestures to the bartender, and they nod. And he's like, all right, take a seat. I'm assuming everyone takes a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said
Yeah, everyone sits on the couch. Chamber stays standing. And he's like, before we begin, any new business proposition, any new meeting of a tribe or gang, you gotta do with drinks. Am I right?
that's what I was waiting for, dude. Hit us up with hit me up with a couple Davids. All right, dude. I have not
couple?
had a David in a while.
Listen, if there's one thing, listen. You can't have a couple Davids. That shit'll make you go cyber psycho in one go if you're not careful.
You got a point. But I mean, it's Breach's first time here. I assume. I don't know who else has been here, but you gotta have maybe 1.5 Davids. Come on.
So he'll turn to you guys, and I'd even say, like, if you guys want to roll for it, you can. If not, you can just tell me if your character would know or not. But, like, I'm assuming your characters know what the afterlife is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Needle's
Yeah.
been there a couple of times.
Oh yeah,
Maybe stupid, but I'm
Needle
not
has
that
definitely been
stupid.
there. Azura and so Azura knows Breach. What about you?
I think maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay.
I think maybe the rest of her crew used to go, but she wasn't allowed to.
Okay, but you've at least heard like rumors that it's like where like the biggest people go.
Yeah.
Okay. Chamber turns to you and he's like, yeah, just tell Claire over there at the counter. Just let her know what who your favorite dead legend is, and she'll cook you up a drink. All the drinks here are named after dead legends of Night City. So, myself, I'm gonna have myself a Johnny Silverhand.
You gotta try the Davids, man.
I've had
so
the
good.
Davids.
Come on.
I'll have one if
I'm
you
telling-
have
I'm telling
one.
Breach. Of course,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
having
have
one.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
David.
okay. We'll have one. I'll have one.
Dude, that's just got Nicola and something else. It's really fucking good.
I'm not the biggest fan of Nicola, but I'll try it.
Hey, that's
Listen, you
that's
know
what
me.
David used to say. That's crazy.
Ugh.
Anyways,
Chamber, I want you to remember. What do I like? I'm gonna test you.
me? Like
hmm
the DM?
Wow.
No, you.
I'm gonna say that you like the Morgan Blackhand.
There you go.
Oh.
Go get me one.
Hey.
Needles. Come
Damn, I
on.
didn't know y'all were close chumbadas. All right.
All right, listen, we're close, but she's treating me like a dog. I'm not your servant.
It's nice not being the one called the dog for a change. So you know what? Go,
You started
go
that
boy for some
nickname,
drinks.
Clutch. You put that name on the street.
Oh, come
Call
on.
yourself
nah,
a dog?
Dog Jaw, with the whole thing. They called me Dog Jaw before, but now it's really fitting.
Okay,
ironically.
then I bet you got that dog inside of you, huh?
Hey, come on, dab me up. I like this
let's
guy.
go.
I like this guy. Where'd
I
he
like
come
this
from?
guy
Where have you
too.
been,
Wow.
dude?
Me?
Dude, you
I've
know
been,
what?
I've been around the city, like not work for my boss over here. Needles?
We must have crossed paths at one point. I don't remember, but we must have, man. You're fucking awesome.
Here, you know what? Have some of this. I open up a pack of kibble. I like put some of this.
Why did you bring that?
Oh no. Midnight snack.
Oh shit, do they have like a no outsider food thing here? But give me some. I haven't had kibble in a while.
They don't know. They didn't
I
pat me
even
down at the
told you
door.
not to bring that. Oh my
Dude, I haven't had kibble in a while, dude. Not since fucking Pacifica. Holy shit.
Wait, you
My
were
jaw.
Pacifica?
Yeah, it's where I grew up. I mean, yeah, it's a long story, but yeah. I used to roll around in Pacifica.
Now I think I'm starting to remember you from somewhere. I don't know where, but like.
As soon as you say that, Chamber walks back with the drinks. He puts the tray down, and he's like, "Are you fucking eating kibble at the afterlife? The bar of bars, the dive of dives?"
I tried to tell him.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Dog, they didn't pat me down, Chumbada. So like,
Yeah,
I
because
thought
you're
I could
with
bring
me.
it in.
It's like a respect thing, and now you're putting kibble on my name.
Hey, it is a respect thing. I respect kibble. I respect the grind that they go through
Oh
to
my
make such
god.
delicious food.
I, for one, dude, I have not had kibble in a while. Dude, I used to. It's like a guilty pleasure, man. Holy
Dude,
shit.
dip it in the drinks to taste better.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh
no,
my
no. I'm
God.
shutting this down. Give me that.
No,
Give me.
Oh man.
dude.
Yeah, I'll try next time. Don't worry. I'll get myself a bag of kibble. I'll let you know. I'll update.
You're not doing it here. Not with me.
Yeah. All right, Killjoy, Mr. Cowboy here. All right.
Why do you what? I'm not a cowboy. I mean, I kind of used to be one, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, listen. As you guys sip your drinks, so I'm sure Needles, very good. I'm glad you're enjoying your David Martinez. You know, I understand that it's like a fun, good flavor for you, but there is like a I don't know. The dude just died like 2 years ago. It just feels kind of fresh.
And you know what? And that I say, you know what? Cheers to David. He was the real one.
All right, fair enough.
He was a
Okay.
motherfucker. He
Yeah,
was a
that guy was
motherfucker.
crazy. I never met him myself, but I heard plenty of stories about him.
Nah, I mean, neither is it.
Anyways, listen, so I'm sure Needles and Clutch gave you a pretty light lowdown on what I'm trying to do here. Here's the deets.
Alright.
I'm putting together a gang. Or as
Yeah.
my people used to call it, a tribe. There's a bit of a power vacuum with the follow some recent gangs. Alright, the move here is we're going to take some jobs. We're going to be a regular crew starting out. Once we start making some scratch, we start claiming some spots. Working with other gangs. We start tagging.
Damn.
Whatever we need to make some big eddies. Alright?
You're really serious about this.
Clutch, I know it was only a pipe dream a while ago, but I've got some plans. I've got some things in the works. I have some new... You know, I know I was mostly a nomad when you talked to me, but your boy's a bit of a fixer now. I've even hired a few other crews for some jobs. But I'm your guys' first, all right? Anyways, I've got some plans for the city, and it's a bit long term. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Right now, I know why you guys are here. Zura, Breach, was it? I know you guys are here for the scratch, so we're gonna worry about the scratch first. But if you guys like what you see, you're more than welcome to stick around. But I just got one rule, or two rules rather. But first rule is we Morgan Blackhand it. No innocents die. Bribe them, threaten them if you need to, if they see too much, but save your iron for the ones that deserve it. All right, innocents, we don't touch them. Okay, they did nothing.
Okay.
All right, next.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Second rule, don't be a fucking hero. Alright? If you're in danger, if one of us is in danger, do what you can. Now, I'm not saying don't, try to help them, but get out. If it seems like you can't survive, you can't beat the odds, then get the fuck out, alright? Night City is a gamble, and the dealer always wins. You have to cheat your way to win. Okay? So don't try to play the dealer.
I know that's a fact, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. All right. I mean, that's pretty much it. I do have a job lined up, but before that, any questions? I'm sure you got them. Hit me.
So. Oh.
You
No,
first,
you
bro.
go. Oh, okay.
No, my chew. Come on.
Okay. Don't worry. Yeah, whenever you're gonna start beating people up?
Well, probably tomorrow morning, maybe midday.
Oh.
If the job lines up right.
Now, can we take stuff off of them? You know, like if they have a couple of creds, we can hustle out of their pocket.
Choomba, of course. We're in Night City.
Okay.
I thought you were talking scav shit. I thought you
No.
were talking,
No. I mean, listen.
rare-
Between you and me, if you see a nice piece of cyberware, do what you gotta do. Get chromed up, of course, but we don't go kidnapping. We don't do any of that shit. All right, we're not scavs. We don't kidnap. We don't attack random people in the street. If it's someone we killed, they attacked us first. Up for grabs.
Okay, bad.
That piques my interest.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what would really pique my interest would be what the job in particular, in specific, would be and how much scratch we get out of it.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
All right, fair enough. Well, here's the deal, and he takes out like a little we'll say like a little kind of like dusty box, and he opens it, and you guys see several data shards inside, and he says, "All right, slot the shards."
Oh shit.
what was that?
I don't know.
Eats the shard. Clutch, what are you doing?
I'm just
No, I slotted it.
Yeah, you guys slot the shards. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys slot the shards, and you see a neon holographic screen pop up in your vision, overlaying your view. So, before you're part of the family, I need to test what you can do. I've got a gig for us, a bit of a trial run for you guys. You get it, kids?
Okay.
We need some eddies, of course, as always, but mostly to get our HQ set up. Now, Needles here has graciously offered the place, but we need to get it up and running. Not to mention, get a vehicle that can house all of us. I can't exactly have you all riding on my bike. That would look fucking weird. Since it's your, it would not look cool. Since it's your first gig and a test run, I'm gonna be real, kind of like a fixer. I'm pocketing most of the eddies, but it's all going to prepping for bigger and better jobs. However, you guys all get a cut. All right. Everybody
That's
gets
what
a.
I'm here for.
All right, perfect. Everybody gets 1,000 eddies each.
Damn.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, I'll
Pretty-
take 1,000.
Pretty sizable amount. It's a bigger gig, and it's from a friend of mine, someone I've known for a long time. Needles, you know him too. Anyways,
I
here's
think
the
I know what you're
deets.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard word, but Padre himself. For any of you guys that don't know, Padre is the leader of the Valentino gang. Padre.
Does the sign of the cross thing.
Yep. Chamber does it. Chamber does it as well.
Yeah.
Padre himself is requesting this one. A few years ago, Maelstrom's leader Brick got zeroed by a crazy merc named V. They've been pretty disorganized and running amok since then, but recently they've been pulling off some organized raids, coming pretty far into Valentino territory. You can't really do that without a leader, but there's no news on the streets about it. Well, there's a popular bar not too far from over here, southeast Haywood, goes by the name El Coyote. It's run by Mama Wells. She don't roll with the Valentinos, but she's protected by them. Her son, Jackie, used to roll with them, and the Valentinos got mad respect for her. As do we all. Runs a great bar and just a great woman. In any case, last week some Maelstrom thugs came in there and tore the place up. Took out some Valentino boys too. Made it personal.
Shit. Wait. Really?
Yeah. Fucking cyber psycho shit. Pieces of shit.
Dude, that bar fucking rocked. No.
Yeah,
I mean, this place is Afterlife is good too, but that shit is like my vibe. That's more of my thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So what, are we gonna get back at him?
More or less. I've got personal stakes in this too. Mama Wells has taken care of me before, and I spent a lot of my younger years at the El Coyote, so here's the deets. Mama Well is expecting another courtesy visit from Maelstrom. Padre wants us to protect the place, and if Maelstrom shows up, we follow the lead and see what the fuck is going on. There's an extra cut if we can nab either the new leader or even someone higher up and bring him to Padre. Dead or alive, but alive pays more, of course. And the hologram closes. Any questions?
Hey man.
I think it's
You
pretty
had me
straightforward.
thinking. I mean, you had me at like Coyote, dude. El Coyote, dude.
We only
That's
need
my
one
shit.
alive?
We need someone higher up alive. No goons.
Okay.
If we can get like a lieutenant, or if by some way we're able to find the leader, that's even more extra scratch. But
Yo,
we'll keep him alive. We'll have to interrogate him, see what he knows. If he's the leader, we can make him talk.
that might not be a good idea then. I can't
I mean,
really
don't
tell
worry.
people apart just from looking at them like that. I can tell who's the leader. I'm just gonna like.
All right, perfect.
Hey, don't worry.
Even more of a
You
reason
know what,
for you to
don't-
be on this team.
Don't worry about it. You know, I'll just point out to you. I don't know your name actually. What's your name, man?
Oh shit! The name's
Yeah.
Azura.
Shit, I
What
don't think
about
I
you?
even.
I don't
Yeah.
think we started with. We just went straight to drinks.
Sorry,
We gotta,
Clearly, I've been hanging
a
with
little too
Clutch.
excited.
I've been hanging with Clutch too much. Friend.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
name, Azura, right? Well, what's your deal?
Azura,
What's
yeah.
your deal? Tell me about
I
yourself.
punch. I fight.
It looks like it.
Easy. I don't do any of
Yeah,
that pew stuff. You know that's
All right.
kind of
You
that's the kid stuff. You feel?
do any boxing?
Oh come on.
Oh, I do some kickboxing here and there.
Okay. You see, he like nods. He's like, I used to have a few fights in the NFC a while back.
What? We're a part of the NFC.
Yep. They called me. They called me Golden Hand Chamber.
Shit. I'm
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
you
like,
should-
get in there. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, no, I've seen a couple of his fights in his heyday, dude. He's a motherfucker. And if you're a motherfucker bruiser, then that's
Oh, that's gonna be
where
good.
I
It's
think
just
we
that
got
I
this
can't
job
get
in the
into it,
bag.
though. You know, like
Oh,
they don't like take like riffraff that like doesn't have like a past like that. And sadly, like being from orphanage down in the east, like being in a, they don't know where I'm from, so they ain't too kind to me like that. You feel?
yeah. Damn, I hear it. Cheers, man.
Listen,
Cheers.
enough scratch can change anyone's tune. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm trying to build up money so I can participate one day, and you know, get to the top.
You stick with us, we'll make it happen. All right.
Okay, that's what I
Okay.
like to hear.
All right, and Breach, I believe Clutch said was your name. What's your deal?
Yep.
I hear you're a
Yeah.
netrunner.
Yeah, I'm a net runner. Not, not super strong, but I got these fucking legs courtesy of my Ripper Doc, and I got these cool skates, and I'm pretty fast.
Wait,
so
is
I can
that
get-
is that a skate foot?
Yeah, this is my skate. This is my skate foot.
Skate foot?
Skate
Yeah, that's
foot.
my.
Skateboard?
Skate foot.
I can get myself out of a situation need be. Like I said, I'm not
Shit,
super
I did
strong,
not- I didn't
but-
know they hooked you up with fucking skate foot.
that was one
shit.
thing. That was one thing he agreed. He said he said I was doing a good job making the money back, so he gave me a
What
little
the
free
fuck?
upgrade.
Looks like you
Very
did a
great.
pretty
Hey.
good job.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you, no. Breach has been through a lot. I actually broke her out of this crazy fucking. I don't know which organization it was, but broke her out of this crazy psych ward or whatever.
When you
keeping it there.
say that, Clutch and Breach, can you roll me a perception check?
Oh shit. Okay.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. This is more just for flavor. It should be under
Okay.
awareness tab, I believe. Actually, why doesn't everyone? Zura,
Awareness. Okay, wait. I gotta
no.
get used to this. Okay, your perception.
Yep, I can roll.
I can't. There's no way in
15?
hell I'm knowing that.
okay, that's fine. You don't have to do it if you're not paying attention.
Under awareness, what do you want? Perception?
Perception. Yep. Oh my
oh.
god.
Whoa!
Okay. Clutch, you don't see it, but Breach and especially Needle, you see as he's talking about breaking her out of there. You see Chambers' hand slightly hovers over his revolver.
Oh
and he's
shit.
like, and he's like, "You used to be a psycho or what?"
It's
Oh, shit.
it's complicated. Yeah, those damn corpos. Fucking, I was on a trail. I was on a trail of something dirty, and they fucked me over. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even chromed up at the time.
Are we talking Black Ice or Damon?
I don't know. It was something they installed, and it fucked me over. I lost everything.
He takes his hand off his gun. Trust
Yeah,
me,
no, she was fucked
I think everybody here can. I mean, I don't know Zura Clutch's backstory too much, but me and everyone here understands what it's like when a corpo fucks you over and takes everything you know and love.
Corpos are
Hey
no
man,
good.
I can fucking cheers to that. You know what?
Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Dude,
Fuck.
yeah.
A good corpo is a
Corpos.
dead corpo.
That's what I'm
Hey!
That's my
Hey!
belief.
talking about. Yeah, fuck corpos.
Needle, you have not changed. You have not changed, and that's what I like.
And you haven't either. By the way, I wanted to ask, how's that jaw? Has it been doing you good?
I think I sound fucking awesome.
You do sound pretty cool. I'm not
It's
gonna
doing
fucking lie.
It's doing great. It's doing great. Thank you again. Oh, yeah. I mean, reach assured. This beautiful violet purple jaw is courtesy of none other than the Needle herself. She patched me up and hooked me up with this jaw, and I'm eternally grateful. And I will take another sippy sip for you.
And Breach, I'll even say like, you've heard of Needle. Like, at this point, she's a pretty like famous Ripper Doc. I think we already did this, Shawnee. But if you haven't, give yourself like 2 fame. You can give yourself describe it however you'd like, but it's level 2.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put rep. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So even you know like who Needle is. Like it's pretty wild that she's even here.
Before anything, I say, hey, I'm gonna take a leak. I walk up to Claire, I ask her where the bathroom is.
She gestures to behind towards like the left side of the bar.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, what is he doing? Incredible. So while Clutch is
cheers.
Cheers. Chamber doesn't say it like that. So he turns to you, Breach, and he's like, all right, well, you don't need to tell me about your past if you don't want to, but what's your experience? Have you because I was gonna say you're rocking some pretty old wear, and he points at your older like laptop and your cyber deck and your net running goggles, and he's like, it's pretty old wear. It's Year of the Red type shit. Nowadays people get that built in directly into their eyes, so they don't have to put on the whole headset situation.
Not necessarily by choice. I used to have some pretty preem shit back when I was younger, but you know, I lost a lot of my cyberware in the ward. So when I had to get all these new limbs, it cost me quite a pretty penny. So
Right.
or well, pretty Eddie.
Nice.
So, and I'm still paying it off. So a lot of this shit, I'm looking to upgrade for sure.
Yeah, well, let's see if
Oh,
we
you
can
are.
get you some eddies. Needles here. Needles, what do you think? You think you could put in what do you call it? Net running
Work order.
AR vision into their eyes
No,
directly?
I wasn't trying to peddle myself or anything because I think that's quite unprofessional, but I was looking at your old cyberware out of the corner of my eye, and I was thinking that I might have a couple of things for you. We can definitely talk.
Yeah, well, I'm not entirely sure how in the market I am to buy right now, since I'm still paying off this debt. But once I get the
Wow.
eddies,
You know,
I mean, I already have a pretty trusted Ripper Doc, but you know,
oh,
if we're gonna be running in this crew,
well, yeah, for sure. And I don't want to step on any toes, but a friend of Clutch is a friend of mine. So,
cheers to that.
cheers to
Cheers
that.
to that.
Oh shit! Hey, I heard my name. Oh, I'm back. What's up? Cheers.
Cheers.
Hold on, let me just finish this, David. Cheers.
You find the same stall you threw up in last time, or?
I threw up in a stall. That's
Oh
good.
my god,
Thank
you don't
God.
even remember? No, you didn't just open the stall. It was a continuous stream. You walked out
Oh,
and it just kept going.
How am I not surprised? I'm glad I wasn't there
Yeah.
for that.
You really should be.
Awesome.
Azura,
that was
no.
nice.
That takes talent to have like a continuous stream while walking. Like,
Hey man, this liver's something special. Let me tell you what. Probably the strongest liver in Night City. What can I say?
I know just
No.
someday I'm gonna have to replace that liver for you if you
Cheers.
keep on going like this.
Yeah, you might need to.
Cyber
honestly.
liver's not so bad. Not so bad. I will order. I can treat for this round. I can treat for the next round. Who wants another round of David's? You guys good with David's? You want to try something? Like, you want to try something stronger, like a Johnny or a Jackie?
I'll pass.
I'll
You're good.
try something as long as you're drinking.
Yeah, it's your first time here. Definitely, you gotta try the Johnny. You, Chamber, Johnny.
Yeah, you gotta try the Johnny. I'll try the
Yeah, all right, I'll try it.
Oh, the Jackie.
or the Jackie. Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
the
the
name of
Jackie.
these. I'll try the Johnny Silverhand.
All right, 4 Johnnies. All right, I walk up to Claire.
She's like, all right, that'll be 80 eddies.
80 eddies. I
Wow.
got 80 eddies. Looking at I'm like, I know I've scrapped left. Don't worry. I just came from a job last night. I have some scratch left.
Is our money in our
Yeah, yeah, it
by the
should
way?
be, if you scroll down to cash and ammo, it should be there. Escape foot.
I wasn't even think. I
Oh,
was not even thinking about that.
Oh yeah,
I'm
cash
gonna-
and ammo, 500.
I have a
Where is it?
question.
Yeah.
So,
If you, it's like scroll down, it's next to gear.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't,
okay, sweet,
I don't know if
sweet.
you wanted me to add the 400 eddies.
Yes.
that I
Yeah.
put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
add that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add that.
You can actually
Sweet,
give
sweet,
yourself
sweet.
1,000 eddies as well, on top of that, because you're you get pretty consistent clientele right now.
Oh, I'm a rich bitch. That's right.
How much is it? How much was it again?
80.
80 eddies.
All right. Yeah, 80.
All right. She hands you the drinks.
Wired to you, baby. Thanks, Claire. You're fucking beautiful. Okay.
She's like, don't make me call Emmerich.
Okay. I mean, you can call him over if he wants another Johnny. I'll treat him. Anyway, thank you. Walk
She
back
just
to
shakes her
table.
head as you walk away.
4
Incredible.
Johnnies, let's go, baby! Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, everybody, except Needle, because you didn't take another drink. Everybody, roll me resist torture and drugs.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
it's under body,
Oh my god.
because Johnnies are very strong.
It's under body?
It's under body. Yep.
Yeah, body.
Okay.
Skills, body.
Good luck.
Oh my!
Damn!
That's a
damn,
crit!
Zach!
Wow.
You guys are you're taller than I am. That's
Clutch.
funny. That's funny.
Clutch.
14.
So,
You're pretty fucking drunk. Not like wasted.
like,
not like
Yeah,
wasted,
yeah,
but
I'm
like
hit.
proper drunk.
I'm hit.
Yeah.
I'm hit.
Azura and Breach, you guys are like, you're like a little buzzed. Azura, you feel like nothing. You're like, damn, that was pretty
Dude.
tasty.
I need some kibbles to get smashed.
What?
Put some kibbles in my drink. Come on, boss, please.
Okay, fine. But
Needles.
don't make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, don't draw
Listen,
attention.
Listen.
Soggy kibble in my drink.
He's been a good boy, so I guess he can have a little bit.
Yeah, this
Just
keeps-
Look
this
away.
really,
Look away.
this is really one of the places that like no outsider drinks and shit. You know, that's how they
Come
want
on,
to
I'm
keep
sure
the
they
place.
love kibble too. Like maybe I should make it like a campaign, like
No.
ad campaign. Get into,
No.
like, two ways of
Okay. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I would not be opposed to that. Dude,
The wave, the kibble.
the way of the
kibble.
kibble.
Dude, I should make a martial arts based on that.
I don't think you're
What?
cut out for
How
the
would
NFC
you-
anymore.
How would you make a martial arts out of kibble? I'm
Shit,
actually
You're, ta-
morbidly
Dog style,
curious.
curious.
you know.
you're
You know
talking
what
about
happened-
NFC. Dude,
Yeah, Night Fight
Kibble,
City.
You could be the fucking kibble fighter, dude.
Oh my god.
Kibble
There's
fighter.
no way.
Dude, I could wear a kibble mask. You know, like their little mascot
Holy
they have.
shit, dude! You know what? Cheers.
I
Actually,
don't
you
know
know,
why they're not paying you.
listen, I don't agree with what he's saying, but in the NFC, getting a corpo to sponsor you is a good way of making money.
No,
Yeah,
never
about
mind.
that.
I don't like the idea anymore.
We could be
Listen.
like we can make our own kibble.
Yeah, we can make our own kibble.
Oh my
brand.
god.
We should find.
Zach
we should
writes down a
find,
side.
like, some-
Zach writes down a side quest to fucking create the perfect kibble recipe.
We can find like a chemist. Make our
Oh, yeah.
own cream kibble, better than the kibble that they fucking that's scop that they fucking peddle on the streets, dude. We can
And
make
for
our cream
cheaper
kibble.
too. More affordable
Dude.
kibble at a higher quality.
More affordable
Higher-
kibble.
It's already the most affordable food out there.
But
It's
what
like
if it was
making ramen
more
noodles
affordable?
cheaper.
with double the quality?
Yeah,
tell me you're gonna actually try and make your own kibble brand.
dude. If I get into the NFC and somehow we have this already going, we can like sponsor
That's
ourselves.
true.
And
That's
that
true.
way
You
every-
start small.
Yeah.
I see the vision, bro. I see the vision.
Get
You
it,
start
get it.
small.
Yo, if you
You
can
s-
hook me
and
up with a
then-
chemist, come on, we gotta.
All I'm gonna say is that you're not using my kitchen for this game.
Please, we need a kitchen. Come on, I'm on my hands and knees.
And then Zach rolls persuasion.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, Zach. Actually,
Oh,
this will
no fucking way.
be our first contested roll. Zach, roll me persuasion, and Shawnee, I want you to roll me. I want you to roll me persuasion
that?
also. It's under
Ah.
social.
Oh shit!
All right, roll persuasion.
It's gonna be our first contested roll.
Oh, let me go. Where is it? Persuasion. Where is it under again?
It's under the social
Social.
tab.
More.
Give me a countdown, Shawnee. We're gonna roll at the same time.
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, roll.
Oh,
Dude, of course I win.
you got a
You got that
3.
one.
That's a crit
You got-
fail.
You got a crit fail. Yeah, you can beat me.
What can I say? She has a soft spot for him. Fine, you can use the fucking kitchen. Just don't make a mess.
Yes.
Or else I will detach your arms and your legs
Hey.
while you're sleeping.
Chamby. I mean, like,
Chamby.
Oof.
I'm telling you, this could be. You want to make a gang, right? You gotta start with franchises. You know, you gotta own some businesses.
Yeah, I was thinking about like fucking buying a casino or some shit, not starting a kibble
Not
company.
fucking kibble.
But this could be the one. I see the vision. I see the vision.
The kibble competitors.
Listen, tell you what,
I
you
see the
you
vision.
you bring me a product and maybe we'll talk about it.
All
Change our name to
Interesting,
Chambers Kiblets.
We gotta
That's-
get cooking.
All
Reach,
right.
you're onto something.
No, I'm not. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna head out. Let's meet at the El Coyote tomorrow at let's say 8 p.m.
Shit, have you guys been to the El Coyote?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's
It's
good
been a
vibes.
while.
It's good vibes.
you guys, yeah, dude, you guys would love it there. I mean, like, Afterlife, like, this is a pretty great place. But it's pretty, you know, it's kind of high-end, kind of bourgeois.
What?
Yeah,
you
I know
can't
you
throw
like
up all
the
over the
shitty stuff.
bathroom without
Some bougie.
repercussions, so it's not
That's-
really your type.
That is completely unrelated.
I
But
thought
El
that
Coyote,
was bougie.
yeah, I'm saying Afterlife, this place, this no, a little bougie. But
Yeah.
El Coyote, that's chill as fuck. That's like the home. That's like home. That's like you got the vibes, the home vibes. It's lovely. That's why, you know, Chamber. Last night when you were calling me, fucking, you should have started with like El Coyote's gotten fucked up. I didn't know. I love that place.
I was still waiting on some information, but yeah, no, it's not great. We gotta take care of Mama Wells.
Cheers to Mama Wells, man.
Cheers to Mama
Cheers.
Wells.
Mhm.
Mama Wells.
Cheers.
All right, I'm out of here. You guys have a great rest of your night. Don't get too crazy. I'll see you tomorrow, all right? All right.
You get some
And
good
Take care of
rest.
Alright.
yourself.
Chamber leaves. I'll leave it up to you guys if you guys stay and drink more or leave or whatever. But we're gonna cut forward in time. I'm gonna
You
skip
stay
over.
there all night.
Yeah, if you Jesus Christ, if you want to, you can.
They literally have to kick us out.
Passes
Oh,
out
no.
and Claire's boobies.
Needle left a little bit beforehand. She knows that Azura can make it back home fine.
Yeah. Speaking
Oh shit!
of,
This is where Clutch, Breach, and Azura we're all just like vibing. We're all drinking.
Yeah.
We're
roll.
we're
In
drinking all the
fact,
dead people.
in fact, you know what? I'm gonna roll a d10 for something.
D10.
A D10? All of us?
No, I'm going to.
Oh no, just you. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
One.
Oh no!
You see someone
Wait,
walk
no.
over. What?
Wait, sorry. No, I'm just. I think it might be a good thing that you rolled a one.
Yeah. You see someone walk up to you guys. We'll say you guys are like partying. You guys are getting kind of loud. And you see this like borged. Oh, maybe not borged up, but you see this guy with like fairly heavy cybernetics walk up to you guys. He's wearing like a leather vest. He's got like a mohawk, and he's like, "You guys are too fucking loud for the afterlife, you know? People are here trying to do biz."
My Choom. Don't worry about it. We just did some bids ourselves, and now we're on the booze, right?
Oh, yeah.
Breach kind
You
of
guys got
grabs
this.
Clutch's arm. Do not. You need to settle down.
He's like, "Listen to your friend. Listen to your lady friend. All right. There's you guys gotta settle down. There's people. I don't care if you're on the booze. The afterlife is a prestigious place. I don't want no. I haven't even heard of you guys. You guys got no fame. You got no rep around here. Who the fuck are you people?"
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Okay, come on. Yeah, now you're pissing us. You're pissing us off.
Yes!
Okay.
Chambers Bullets is a Beyond the Table show.